Hey guys, Dr. Houston Anderson here. I get this question in my office all the time. How do I get off my prescription medications? Either the side effects are getting to me, or I don't feel like they're working, or I just don't want to take a pill for the rest of my life and no one will talk to me about how to get off my medications. So first of all, let me say, I'm a chiropractic physician, so I cannot manage anyone's prescriptions in my office at all. All prescription management has to go back to the person who prescribed the medication. That being said, sometimes the person who prescribed the medication has no interest in helping you get off of that medication. So in that scenario, sometimes you're going to have to find a new doctor that is willing to manage your medications and help you get off. Oftentimes, a functional medicine practitioner that's an MD and a naturopath or something like that can help you get off your medications or essentially manage your medications as you alter lifestyle to get off your medications. But so how is the safest way to do this? The problem that most people run into is that they decide, okay, I'm no longer going to take medications. I don't want it. I don't need it. I hate taking a pill every day. What am I going to do? And they either stop cold turkey or they start weaning themselves off the medication. The problem is that most of them have done nothing to change what originally made them need that medication in the first place. So let's take something as simple as acid reflux. So let's say that you have acid reflux all the time and you get on a proton pump inhibitor to stop that reflux. It works very well. The question is, when you went into that state of needing a proton pump inhibitor to inhibit your acid reflux, why did you need it in the first place? And you have to get back to before you took the medication and what was the problem at that time. And if you want to do that, and once you figure out what that is, then you're going to be able to slowly wean your proton pump inhibitor through the help of your doctor. But if you don't make drastic lifestyle changes, including diet and addressing digestive health and food sensitivities and just overall inflammation and exercise levels, all of that's required. Structural balance is huge for acid reflux specifically too. If you haven't fixed all of that, then there's really no point in trying to come off your proton pump inhibitor because your body hasn't changed. Now maybe if for some reason you just had acid reflux for a few weeks and you went on a proton pump inhibitor really quick, then maybe you can wean pretty safely with the help of your doctor. But usually, if you're going to be on something like a prescription painkiller, a prescription muscle relaxer, or an anxiety medication or a depression medication, if you're going to be on one of those medications, you usually got to that point by needing it for a specific reason, whether it was an inflammatory reason or whether it was a chemical imbalance. But in order for you to feel good when you come off your medications, you're going to have to address that. So in my office, my primary goal is optimize your health. Once you optimize your health, then you can go and work with your practitioner that prescribed the medication and slowly wean off that under their guidance and supervision as directed by them. But if you haven't changed how you eat, how you live, your stress levels, your hormone levels, your toxicity levels, all that, if you haven't altered that at all, you're really never going to have much success. So what does a successful weaning off medication look like? It looks like when you start taking less, you either feel the same or oftentimes, which is surprising to many patients, even if you're on an antidepressant, you feel better as you start to wean. You actually feel like your antidepressant is now making you depressed versus making you more stable. And that's how you know that you're really ready to start coming off of things with the help of your doctor. But so my goal in my office is not to manage prescription medications because I don't do that. My goal is to make people so healthy that their body no longer needs that medication. And once you don't need your medication anymore, then there's no point in taking it. For example, let's say that your cholesterol was completely in check, then you would never need a cholesterol medication anymore. Now, that being said, obviously that's up to your doctor who prescribed it. But in general, once you get healthy enough, you're going to find that coming off those medications only gives you more energy and makes you feel better overall. So getting healthy is the first step before you even consider coming off your medications. Once you feel great, once your health is in check, then you start weaning off your medications. Thanks.